Hey guys, what's happening? Yeah, sorry if I seemed a little bit bummed out the last episode. I guess I was a little bit bummed out, but you know, oh fuck off. Trying her luck big time. Yeah, we're just literally going around the houses. That's an expression in England. I don't know if it's an expression where you're listening, but I'm pretty sure like going around the houses just basically means just fucking going around in circles, getting fucking nothing done, and that's kind of like, it's like it's doubly relative, isn't it, here, I suppose. Angular, oh, we've already read it. Fuck you, man. At least there's lots of, like, what do you call these things, mailboxes? At least there's a lot of those. Around here we've got garages. I don't give a shit. Just stab them up. What are you doing, mate? Was this your house or something? Not anymore, son. It's my fucking house. One way or another, bitch. I don't use that word that often, really. Maybe my inclination comes from propane. Rick and Morty. The episode, which is a bloody brilliant episode, like the Freddy Krueger one, you know, with the lawnmower dog, lawnmower man, lawnmower dog, as well. I thought that was awesome. It was like the second episode of the first season, and to me, like, the first episode is like a pilot, so it has to conform to some sort of like general, you know, structure or whatever. They kind of make a massive deal of his alcoholism and everything. Yeah, and you know, whilst that, eat the bastard, I could make sandwiches and shit, but I can't be arsed. I can't be fucking arsed with that. The nature of the goods like perishing and going off, combined with the fact that the fucking power is going to turn off at some point, makes me very, very, very uninclined to fuck around. You know, I'm sure you're with me on this one. Yeah, Rick and Morty, Advanced Carpentry. We might have it. I need to fucking sort my life out and do what I was meant to do in the first fucking place. Fuck you. Yeah, man. Do what I was meant to do in the first place. Really? That risk for nothing, for not even an empty shelf? Do what I was meant to do in the first place. Take Stacey's advice and, you know, create a little crib sheet, whatever, with something to say. You know, you haven't picked that book up yet, dickhead. You need that book. And I keep banging on about it, and I don't do it because I'm lazy. But I will do it eventually. Oh, 2 seed packets in one thing. Am I to assume this is a trade house? No. No, it's not. But it's alright. Oh, man. Mop. What the fuck? What the fuck do I need a mop for? Dry ramen noodles. Spoon. Bush League, man. Right. We'll take the frozen stuff. Might as well open this just to show that we have indeed been here. Vinny Viddy Vici. Fuck off. Is there any goddamn worth in going upstairs? I quite like, normally going to a, oh fuck you, mate. I saw you, you sneaky little dipshit loser bastard, running around the outside of the house there. Stab you in the fucking face. So look, these weird ass rooms where you got like clothes disguised as nails and crates that could potentially have that sweet, sweet, sweet axe in them. So I suppose it is worth going up the stairs, because fuck knows what's going on. I lost my train of thought, guys. I lost my train of thought. I think I was complaining about, you know, the worth of going upstairs. Yeah, these fucking death trap cupboards with empty shelves in them. Fuck you. You coming for me, baby? I'll stab you in the face. Okay. Yeah, come on then, you massive bell end. I feel like this guy, this dude here, Nobberson, I feel like he doesn't really want to be stabbing people in the face with screwdrivers. I think he just wants to twat people's brains out with a massive, hunk of wood. I feel like that's the direction that he wants to be going in, and we're starving him, we're choking him here. But what can you do? We haven't found an axe. I could try and do some foraging, but we're in an urban environment. Not going to lay down and die, certainly not. That's not the case. That's not the way forward. Ah, sir, I understand you're interested in eating your own shit. We can make that happen for you, no problem. There we go. Oh, come on, mate. Seriously? No! We probably let him pop off an attack, which is bad for business. Bad for business, it's bad for morale. We don't want you fast zombies around here. We don't like your kind around here, alright? This was a respectable, slow zombie neighbourhood. And you can get fucked. And shove it up your ass while you're doing so. The things that Zomboid makes you say, hey? See, I'm not culpable. It's the game that forces these things out of my mouth. I could say worse things, I suppose, but I try and keep it in check. Well, that could be a helicopter. Okay, it's a double whammy. Double whammy! I think it's a helicopter and a house alarm, and I probably shouldn't be standing around here, but we're basically just going to have to go on a little bit of a jog now. I mean, it sounds like a helicopter to me. I can't be totally sure. I just know that the helicopters tend to be kind of I can't hear it though. Oh no, we're not back at the house, are we? I say, if it is the helicopter, we want to be the hell away from here, really. Oh, I thought I could hear a helicopter. I am wrong. I'm mistaken. Hello, dipshits. Come this way, then. Thing is, we can stab them all in. I don't really like to shy away from a confrontation if I can help it. Apart from when collusion, gets the better of these tossers. But we can make it work. We can make it work for sure. Oh dear, oh no! Scratch shit one, boys. We came at it a bit too high. We didn't disinfect it. Oh, fuck, it doesn't matter though, does it? It's 20% or 25% depending on who you listen to, chance of death, and if that roll of the dice is against you, then there's not a lot you can do. That's that. Right, you can fuck off now, mate. Yeah, I just tried to get a little bit too ambitious. Just could do with an axe, for God's sakes. Right, it's going to have to be a drinky break in a minute. Who else fancies a drink right now? Is it just me? I don't think I'm alone, guys. What are your, what's your preferred choice? I'm very partial to red wine, as I'm sure you are aware. Right, when you first when you first get the wound, it tends to sort of go bad fairly quickly. I've still got some port here, and I know I shouldn't drink port because it's like crazy calories. It's just like fucking sugar reduced down, red wine, whatever you call it. Fuck knows how they even make it. It's, you know, seems to be pretty exclusive to Portugal. Never used to like the stuff. It was one of the only things in my youth I would not drink, but now I seem to like it. I put it down to the fact that I'm reading the Master and Commander series of novels at the moment. Very good series of books. I don't read very often though, so it takes me quite a while to get through it. Like I told you guys, if I have any spare time, I will dedicate it to fighting zombies for you. Like this one here, and this one here. Because I love this game. I still need to catch up on The Walking Dead season 6. I did the other day, like basically the other day I had a bit of free time. I had a little bit of time to myself, which was much, you know, much appreciated, much worthed, which is not a word, but you know, I just made it a word. And I thought, okay, I need to watch episode 4 of Game of Thrones. And I need to play some Zomboid. And basically I watched Game of Thrones first, and I think that was probably a mistake because God, it's so tense. It was a good episode, you know, nothing really happened, you know, let's be honest. Hope I'm not you know, spoiling with the intention of not spoiling. But mate, it was intense to the point where I just felt like I wasn't really in the right frame of mind to play Zomboid, which I used to find would be the case with The Walking Dead, because it would have me fucking so much on edge. You know, it's one of those shows that just has you on edge the whole time. Game of Thrones has been like that as well, like the Red Wedding and stuff, where you just realise, hang on a second, nobody is safe, you know, anyone could fucking die this minute. But for me, the important thing, film or television, is if the creator, the director, whatever, the producer gets you to like the characters, that is a massive thing. You know, if you care about the character, if you actually, like, you know, feel a connection or get upset if they die, then they have achieved their end, you know. It was some fucking shit, bullshit, dog shit film I watched. Just basically at the time that, like, I can't describe it. Growing up, like, probably in my mid-20s, there was a time where film just turned from, you know, like, it was a marginalisation thing, I think, where it went from being that most of the films that came out were fairly decent. You know, you had some really good ones, but most of them were fairly decent, otherwise they wouldn't have been made in the first place. And it got to the point where most films were just fucking awful. They were just dog shit. There's our digital watch. Set alarm. Oh, it is on, so we need to switch it off. Yeah, so it got to the point where it's just like a norm. It's like a normal thing for a film to come out and be complete shit. And then, you know, I'm sure you had the same thing. You'd have some mates who'd be like, "Oh, that film was that was brilliant, mate. Yeah, you can't miss that. That was so good, mate. That was so good." And you watch and you think, it's a pile of fucking steaming shit. What are you talking about? It was, yeah, despicable. And yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened with the film industry. At some point, they just all put their heads together and decided, look, fuck this. You know, everything's been done before. Should we just churn out some shit, you know, and make a couple of bob? It's all about the opening weekend, baby. It's all about that trailer to get you hooked. The trailer only has to include the best bits of the film, so the content of the film actually doesn't matter at all. For most films, not every film, but for most films. All you need to do is have about 5 minutes of like really decent content to create a trailer, and then you can just enjoy urinating on the audience as they come to pay 10 quid at the opening weekend or whatever at the cinema, and you can say ha 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 you know, 200 quid bottle of port, thanks to you, you know, fucking stupid bastards. I went on a rant again, didn't I? I don't know if you guys can hear it as loud, but the in-game music for me is fucking loud, and it's like at the lowest point before which it actually switches off. If I take it down a notch more, I'll show you because you can see it. If I take it down a notch more, it's actually no music, so it's the lowest it can go, and yet it's still deafening to me. So we got that scratch. We're not out of the woods just yet. That could have been an infection. I hope it wasn't, because, you know, we're only getting warmed up here. Just scrabbling around, just trying to fucking find something that works. You know, carpentry for beginners. Thank you, mate. Took long enough, didn't it? We went to a fucking bookstore as well. I don't know how many bookcases on top of the bloody bookstore that we've been to. Fucking nails. We might as well be on ultra rare loot. Which reminds me, we probably ought to give that a go at some point, because I quite like it. If ever I watch a you know, a playthrough where someone opts for ultra rare loot, as shit as it must be playing that playthrough, because it's difficult as hell, it's actually really good. It's actually really entertaining from a Zomboid perspective, you know. OBS, how we doing, son? 3 minutes left or thereabouts. And we're getting towards the end of the day. Hello, mate. Step to me. Mate is gender neutral. I will use mate. Ah, that's nice. Oh, fuck off, feeling sick. Please let me have taken the hypochondriac trait, because that the final insult will be like finding a fucking, well, we found carpentry for beginners for a start. If we now find an axe, for instance, in this little crate bundle in here, then I will kind of know that it's our doom. Nope. Fuck off, grunting around. Shit me, Jenkins. Invisible foes. I don't like that too much, I've got to say. Right. Let's eat this. Put the pork chop in here. We're getting weighed down or whatever, so yeah. Have we got any other food? We might have to cook this up. Too full to eat, jeez. I don't know why these bellends are, you know, flocking around here, really. Yeah, they're all just moving on up, but ah, fuck off, mate. Right, back to the old days. Take some beta blockers. I don't like that sickness trait. Do need to check. Fucking hell, love. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself. Seriously. Calm yourself. Fuck's sake. Yeah, fuck off then. You win some, you lose some, right? Yeah, fuck you and all, matey. Migratory dipshit losers. So we've done most of these houses. Although these are all gated up, there seems to be a surprising amount of bellends. Like, I don't know what, spawning around here or flocking to here. I know we set off an alarm or whatever, but I mean, Jesus. Really? Maybe it's like a death trap. You think you're safe in here and you get all cozy and, you know, build some defences and stuff, and all of a sudden you get this shambling disgrace of a woman trying to... Oh, fuck you guys. Okay. Right, at some point I need to just check and see if we consciously took the that trait, the hypochondriac. We did. Okay, so this is not the end of the world. If we didn't take the hypochondriac trait, I think it could well be. Hypochondriac just seems like a cheap way to get some points, though. Scoozy. Okay, OBS is probably going to tell me that we're out of time, and we pretty much are. We need to make our way home, but at the same time we've got dickheads to stab up. Kingdom for an axe. My kingdom for an axe. I have no kingdom, I suppose, and I therefore have no axe. Yeah, hello mate. Right, let mummy and daddy talk. That kitchen knife was a crock of shitsies. And that said, and fair's fair, and this, that and the other, I will see you in a bitsies, because we are out of time, guys. Thank you very much indeed for joining me, staying with me. We're still alive. I don't like this, but hopefully it will fuck off. We'll see. We're going to go home and go to bed. Nice one, guys. I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.